Goddamn.
Blue Chew, do you love me?
What?
Are you riding? Do you know what Blue Chew is, Michael Blaustein?
I don't know.
It's so many things. I'll tell you what it is.
What?
It's a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet at a fraction of the cost for your cock.
Can I ask you a question?
Please do.
Does Blue Chew get my cock hard?
It does that, and
What?
it also helps with endurance.
I don't know.
for
Holy
round 2.
Toledo, dude. That's interesting because I like my cock hard and I also like with round 2 assistance. So sounds like it's perfect for me, and you can take them anytime, day or night. So
Yeah,
you can plan.
whenever. You don't need to like plan like I'm
No,
gonna
dude.
come in 14 minutes.
You don't need to put a PowerPoint presentation together for your goddamn
You
cock.
could.
You could.
PowerPoint, penis point, Gabe.
Cut it.
Yeah. You know what's going on. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been promoting them for so long. Blue Chew, mother effing goats up in this stuff. And the best part about it, like
What?
we said, is if you're younger and you're like, well, my cock still works, it's that round 2 stuff. The best part about it is you get your first month for free. All you gotta do is use promo code SOCKS at the checkout and just pay $5 in shipping. You know, UPS, you gotta pay them boys.
Got
'Cause they
you,
got a
dude.
package and you about to have a rock hard package.
Huh.
So ladies and gentlemen, go to bluechew.com. Promo code SOCKS to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Warning, just because you take Blue Chew, you might not have sex for the second time. You might have sex once, but it was that good that you don't need to have it the second time.
Come.
Disclaimer.
Come.
Disclaimer?
Use Cummer. BlueChew.com.
Cucumber.
Goddamn.
Do you have a favorite club?
Yeah, no, it's
All right, sorry.
I mean,
that, was
why
that was too much of a
I
comedy
do,
question.
but I don't. You know, I.
But then,
Besides
yeah.
San Diego Comedy Store, like, what's your favorite club?
Or so here's another thing. Do you guys have places where you get heated, like where you feel entitled?
All time.
Like where?
Yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
areas where you're entitled?
I feel like when I
Airport.
Me too.
Airport. If I'm first
Wow.
class and you ain't fucking, I walk on there and they're like, sir, actually, no, we don't have a place to hang your coat. I want to show my boarding pass and be like, hey, I paid extra. For me to hang up a coat.
I sat in Spirit first class on the way
Which-
back from Cleveland, and I was like, "Bitch, I own this airline."
Their first class
Do
is,
a fucking Spirit.
their first class is comical.
It's hilarious.
You feel like you're still in the back of a yellow cab. They have a plexiglass window behind you with everybody.
Yeah.
One time I had first class and I was kind of getting a coffee and I heard we're boarding, group number 1, whatever. So I
Yeah.
kind of hurried back and I walked and I wanted to ask because sometimes they have like before first class they put on the
Say
special special people.
What's wrong with that?
I like it.
You think they should go later in the lineup?
Yeah. Is there something specific you don't like about them?
No, not. What do you think? I'm not talking about. Bro, wait, I'm not talking about handicap. I'm talking about. I'm talking about military children special.
That's what I thought we were
Okay.
talking
All right,
about.
I thought. Are you going handicapped?
I thought that's what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
They
And I
should
went-
go
They're
first.
extra special. They should go
Also,
first.
can we
Put them
disagree?
before the pilot.
Can we disagree real quick that military people? I just needed to know what they've done before they got on first. Is that okay? Is that okay?
That's a
Is
tough
that
hill.
okay?
That's a tough hill.
Is
Risk
that
their
okay?
lives, fuckface, for our country. God, what an asshole. But dude, you're having the same attitude as you did out there, and I don't like that.
Yeah, that's. You're feeling the entitlement right now. Yeah.
One time, so I come back, and I asked, I go, hey, so are you boarding first class? She's like, no, your group's not ready.
Oh.
So then they did group 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And now I'm the last guy to enter the plane. Right? And I walk up to her and I go, I look, and she goes, oh, you're first class. And I go, yeah. Racist much?
Oh fuck!
And I walked in, but
How good did you feel on that walk down that little jet bridge?
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
look back, did you? Or did you look
I
back?
literally was shame.
Really.
Yeah, because whenever I act like that,
Whenever I act like that, I regret it immediately.
Immediately, yeah,
Guilt.
Immediately.
shame, and
Yeah.
I feel terrible, and
Oh,
that's not who
yeah.
I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I have places where I know where I'm going to
Types and personalities
Yeah,
not.
restaurant.
My name's Richie.
And what
Duh.
if somebody like is
Oh God, every fucking time. I was just at Houston's in Scottsdale,
are
Arizona.
they paying you to say
Okay.
this?
No, I'm gonna.
I thought you.
brag
Were,
on
I
them.
literally
Oh,
thought you.
okay,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
fuck them.
I thought you.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a brand deal. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, because you look directly in the camera and you're like,
Yeah.
Houston. All right, I'm excited.
And I walked in, and but to see even me talking about it
Brings back
is my
the-
way of lashing out at them. because I should have said their name,
We
right?
do
I
the
did this
same
and that.
thing.
What?
We do the same thing all the time.
I know,
Yeah,
but
what the fuck is
it
going on?
does. I know, but it's not healthy.
No, it's
Because it's not their fault. You know what I mean? You don't know
we
what.
can bleep the name, or if you want to dox it.
No. Fuck it. Keep it in.
There we
Okay,
go.
here we go.
Keep it in.
There we
So,
go. What happened?
So I get there at 5. Now, mind you, I'm in rehab. I'm an outpatient.
Yeah.
What's going
So
on?
I'm in between sessions or whatever, right?
Correct.
So I need to
Correct.
get in here now, right? And it's 5 o'clock. And it's all white. It's all old white rich people.
And this is it's called Houston's.
Yeah, it's a nice restaurant, right?
Okay.
And I go up and I go, I just, I don't have a reservation, but it's just one, and it didn't seem that busy. She goes, it's a 45-minute wait. So, I'm in rehab, and I'm
Take that.
learning.
The response time is big.
Take a step back, and I just sit down and just meditate. You know what I mean? Just be mindful about your behavior, right? But then I see a bunch of old white people come in and just get sat right away. And they're not saying, I'm overhearing them. They're not saying I have a reservation. They're just getting sat, right?
Just laughing at you.
So I bring up my Twitter,
Ooh.
right?
Uh,
This
oh.
So, and I'm obviously verified.
Is that the biggest platform you have?
No.
Yeah, I'd go bigger.
Yeah.
I'd go the big one.
Instagram. No, but this is what I did. I brought up my Twitter.
Have you ever done Joe Rogan's podcast?
I did a bunch of times.
I would pull up those thumbnails. Here's me and fucking Daddy Rogan. You will see me. All right, so you pull up Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Verified.
Yeah. So I walk up and I show her, and I go, "Do you guys have a Twitter account?
Uh-oh.
So I can tag you, right?" And they looked at it, and they go, "Oh, you want to see it right now?" So I sat down.
No.
Now I'm sitting there eating, right? And
Furious. Have to
no,
be.
now guilt and shame. Like, why did you do that? But if I didn't do that, I would have had to sit there for maybe hours.
I've been close. I got invited to an event. This was a couple months ago. I got invited to a thing in Venice. And I went, and they're like, you're on the guest list. My agent put me on. And then as I get there, the guy's a fan. But the other guy, the security guy, doesn't know who I am.
Right.
And he's the guy calling the shots. And I'm like, can you just tell
How you doing, Richie?
I have the email, the confirmation, everything. I had my TikTok loaded. And we're talking 7.2 mil.
Did you really?
I had it loaded, but I didn't show it.
Funny.
I didn't show it.
Yeah.
Because that point would kill me if I showed it and they didn't let
But you
me in.
wanted to.
Because the guy knew me. The
I
guy was
know,
telling
I know.
me. But there, and I'm glad I didn't, but I had it locked and loaded.
Yeah.
But that's modern day bribery. I'm like, I'm cool, right?
But Keanu Reeves, right, one time went to a premiere at a club for one of his movies, right? And they didn't recognize him. So they go, you have to wait in line. Yeah, to his own movie premiere party,
He
right?
do be looking different a lot.
And he waited in line. And he didn't complain. He waited in line for a while, got in, and that's the way to do it, right? And that's what I want to do. So when I go to airports and when I go to restaurants now, I'm extra.
Tell yourself that.
Yeah. I did like this. These are your hot zones. Yep. And you've got to be very aware of what you're going to do here, because it's like at the end of the day, we all know we're just like everyone else.
I don't know, there's been
The
kicking
problem
that
with
for.
our business is that we crush it.
Yeah, we can.
It feeds into some weird false
100%.
self-image. It's ego and it's ugly.
Well, I've talked to my therapist about that. I go, why do I feel like if I'm at home, I'm not getting like the value for my girlfriend I need? He's like, because that's your job. Every night you go out in front of hundreds of people who are like, yes, we love you, laugh, funny. Then you go home, and she's like, hey, can you pay me the other half for your cat bill? And you're like, I should 45. Just bring up 15 was new. I closed on a new bit. Cock was out. So when you don't like, it's this weird when you go back to just you just have to have an on switch, like your stage life and then a home life. And it's this weird like balance. But I
No, but even stage life should be, because I know comics that aren't the way I am, right? They just don't.
in what regard?
Like Sebastian Maniscalco. You know who he is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have ego in any of the areas.
I've never sat down and talked to him, but he seems like he would. I'm very happy
Or
he
just holds
doesn't.
himself very confidently, and that might be construed as ego. But he just
Yeah.
seems very confident.
That's one. Yeah, confidence is one thing, right? But to act, to lash out, right? And like you picking up the TikTok, right? I mean, those feelings, I don't think arises with him.
Oh, Sebastian would never be like, you see my bit about the hotel and the coolers? I'll
Yeah.
play it right now.
Yeah. I mean, he plays stadium. You know what I mean? And he's
Is he wired like that? Is he just a normal person? Or are we the
just
insane
a
people?
nice man. I went to his wedding. He invites me over.
Whoa!
Him and I are polar opposites in every way.
Do you think it's just like we're wired like this? Because I want to work on that. I
No,
definitely
no, no.
wanna do-
I know mine comes from my upbringing and the trauma that I felt from my dad feeding us and all that kind of stuff, and just always living in that fight or flight or killing inside of my brain. You know what I mean? It's survival, and now that I kind of have a name
Touchdown.
and money, I feel the entitlement comes up because I just want to be heard,
You just wanna be seen.
and seen and heard, and I was never seen as a parent, right? And I'm always constantly like when I walk into a restaurant, I don't walk in it like a normal person. I look at where all the exits are, right? I look at to see the groups of people I'm sitting next to because I just want to be in a safe place. But it's like everything that I do is derived from some way of my past. You know what I mean? So, but you said to me, because I've talked to you, that you had a nice upbringing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it was
It's like a
validation.
crazy
I was-
nice upbringing. Like you're a strange duck in that strange duck. Who the fuck says that? You're strange in regard of like a comic generally has some type of fuck
But-
toxic upbringing. And
I mean,
feel
I
like,
was a Jewish kid who had red hair. That's not great for like the poster child.
But when,
Like,
but-
that's
but when you, but dude, but when you showed me those pictures, I go, there it is. There it is.
What
the
part?
pictures when you were a kid, you were picturing him with super red hair, like
Ugly.
Thank you. Just,
Wait,
I
so
wasn't
what-
gonna say it.
I'm trying to say, what are you trying to correlate here? He like.
I'm correlating it by it's again the feeling of not being seen. I'm sure like in your class,
I
you
was
know,
like the butt of the joke for like my group.
That's
I
what
hung
you-
out with the older kids,
Right.
so I was always like I hung out with the cool kids, but I was the shitty kid to the cool kids. Bench player, as I say.
Yeah, but you also got an odd. I find that God has 20 white frames when they make people. What I'm saying is that there's just types, like right. So you're a specific type, right, and you're a specific type. I don't think you guys are the same model
Of what?
like if God makes white dudes,
I understand.
there's 20 models, right, and you have like the Tim Roth, Sean Penn model. Yeah, you have more of a. You have
Adam
more of
Driver.
like a like an Adam Driver-y model.
okay.
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 And
I don't know how to take that, but I'm.
no, I'm just saying. So your specific model as a kid probably was not good, but as an adult, you look cool as fuck.
But that's what it is. I think I just grew into it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, do you want to see a photo of me as a kid? It's disgusting.
He looks.
I
yeah.
literally just my dad's retired now. He just sends me photos.
dude.
Like this is a hate crime. Like, what is that? What is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, that's really bad.
That's
not-
insane.
But like if
That's
you
fucking. I can't even believe you survived. That's fucking insane.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you said your dick is like a war hero. Like I feel like I like outcome. Dude, I drove a hybrid I was a Jewish kid and I had red hair. Like that alone is a recipe for just a disaster.
Yeah, you could never be president because on a coin, the coin would have a nose little ribbon.
Yeah. You ever seen billboards where they build outside of the billboard?
Yeah,
It's one of those.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can roll it over. Yeah. No, I feel that. But I don't know. Like what we said, you said my childhood. We talked a few times.
Yeah, yeah.
What were you
But yeah, so I'm one of the things that you don't come from like a hostile environment, but you could come from an environment where it's like, expressing your feelings and stuff wasn't
I mean, nobody expressed their feelings like that.
at all.
Like I've never seen. I've seen my dad cry once. I think.
Yeah, yeah. But like your parents never said, how do you like as a 5-year-old? How do you feel about
No.
looking like a freak?
No, we never talked about our.
yeah.
No.
Like so you never like if you were were you ever bullied?
Yeah, but not like to a crazy extent.
But like you ever get your feelings hurt like you cried on school?
Nah, I probably cried on my bike ride home.
Yeah, yeah. And then when you cried and came home, you expressed those things to your
I
parents?
bottled everything up.
Yeah.
Bottled
So maybe
everything
that's
up.
what we're.
And I also was never really good at anything sports-wise, and that's all anybody gives a shit about when you're younger, sports. And then when I found comedy, that was the first time I felt like I was like, oh, this could be good.
Yeah,
The first
yeah.
time I did stand-up,
Well,
I
dude,
felt that.
it's the first time you're seen. I think that a
Yeah.
lot of it's just being like,
First
hey,
time
look
you
at
were
me,
the
I'm
cool
good,
guy.
I'm valid, I'm valid, I'm valid. And we finally find something that we're all valued in.
Yeah.
And that's something that and then so when it's taken away from you, when someone goes, you're not going to be sat in the restaurant, you go, bitch, I'm seen. I have value. And for you to tell me I don't have value, fuck you. Look at my Twitter. I have value.
Right. But everyone has value.
Well,
This is a therapy Bobby
Yeah,
right there.
everyone has value.
of course, and that's
Right.
why, and that's why
Unless
you
Houston's.
yeah.
What would you have done if they didn't feed you after you showed them your Twitter? Would you have tweeted them?
I probably wouldn't have gone on a rampage.
Oh, really?
What would that rampage look like? I'm so
Would you have
interested.
like tweeted?
I would probably go in my head to soothe myself. I'd be like, okay, right. I would write it down. Like, oh, remember to talk about this on your part.
That just would be so bad.
There's times where we came in here and be
Yeah,
like,
right.
this fucking place.
Yeah.
Dude, it's all entitlement. It's not great because
It's
10
not
minutes
good.
later you're like, oh, it's terrible. But there's one time
Come
where
on,
we look at
Joey.
each other, we're like, should we talk about it? Should we fucking tell everyone to go give them a negative Yelp review?
Oh, dude,
But then that's fuck.
I
That's like
know,
a
fucked
family
up.
business
I
that
know.
forgot your pepperoncinis on a sandwich, and you're like, we'll drown them out in negative Yelp reviews. Ready, set, go. Patreon, run. it.
Yeah, and also these. When,
You don't understand how powerful your audience is until you like if you tell the people who love you to go do something, oh, fuck it.
yeah, but the host of this restaurant, right?
It's hot.
No.
Oh.
No, I mean, they don't know who I am, right?
Right.
They don't. They're dealing with whatever issues. What if the host's dad died that morning when she was 14? You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what the circumstances are. So it's like, it's only in hindsight I feel guilty, but I don't want to ever feel like this again. So it's like, I'm not going to do
Let's
that. I
organize
mean,
my own class.
ask the improv program. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
Oh.
Yeah, well, all of us
I'll
will
tell
do
you
our
the-
worst ego
I'll tell you
stuff
the
we've ever
worst thing
done.
I ever done. This is so shameful.
Improv, what year are we
So
talking?
this is recently. This is
Oh, boy.
3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Irvine Improv. And they compensated because I would just played it like 2 months ago.
Okay.
So they completely compensated and they're like, so I don't know. Anyway, and I told them, I go, I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
So last time I was there, I do my shows on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I drive up on a Friday and I go, you know what? I'm gonna go early so I can have a dinner at one of those nice restaurants. And I drive early and I go to the manager. I go, so I'm gonna go to the restaurant. He's like, all right. I go to the first one. I want to say the name. And they go,
Cheers.
Forest Castle.
no.
Oh, okay.
You go, no. Because I'm the headliner. Literally next to it.
Takes them just 3 plays
no,
here to
no.
find the end zone, and you remember, of course,
know.
this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, but you know that I bring in a lot of business from you.
Because you're playing there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I mean,
people
it's
come
like,
there
you know what I mean?
Okay,
I mean, I
for
sold,
people.
what, 3,000, 2,500 They're
All right, I'm
gonna,
on your level. Yeah, fuck this place.
yeah, I mean, a group of them are gonna, you don't care. I go to another Mexican place there. No. Then I go to the manager and I go, hey man, like, none of these restaurants, can you do something? He goes, I'll walk you over to the Mexican place. He walks me over. They tell him no. Right? Right?
Manager's like, I'll come for you.
Yeah, right? Like, you have no power, right? At all? So I just left.
The whole weekend?
No, hold on. Probably the whole.
Not the whole weekend, but
God.
I got in my car and I drove all the way to maybe Long Beach. I don't know.
And then you hit the U-turn?
And then I just kind of pulled over. I talked to my manager and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm hungry. I went to early. You know, like acting like a fucking
Once you
baby.
say it out loud, you realize
Yeah,
how
like a baby.
dumb
I
it is.
drove right back. I did I was so apologetic, but
Yeah.
but then the last time, like 2 months ago, I went and like he goes, wherever you want to go, and I
Oh, God.
and I went to every restaurant all weekend, and everyone just it was packed. They're like, come and sit here. This is our prime seat. You know what I mean? So it was like, in a weird way, but I feel bad about it, and that's where it kind of was red flags for me. Like, dude, you have to do something. 'Cause I'm also not happy. You know, I'm a miserable guy. Not now because I just got sober again and I'm really doing all the work and stuff like that. But the last couple of years, 3-4 years, I'm just miserable and just like hating myself and my life, and I don't want to be like that.
Let me ask you this: do you default setting, meaning like your most comfortable setting, is not happy? Because I feel like when people live the majority of their life in happiness and then they find a way to get happy, they can't stay there because it's not comfortable.
Yeah, I think you're close there. I think with us especially though, in order to make it, and I really truly believe this, in comedy, is it has to be the number one thing,
Oh, yeah.
right? I've told every girlfriend, you're not number one. You never will be.
Tough conversation.
My parents will never be number one, right? God and myself will never be number one. Comedy and making it is my number one, and I live like that.
The fuck is this?
Oh, 25.
They're just trying to let this man come back
It
at this
being
point.
the
Fuck.
only purpose,
Yeah.
right? And every day, especially early on in my career, going up at open mics,
Oh, yeah.
writing, grind, right? But that's not what life is about. It's just something that you do, right? So now I've shifted everything. Like it's like comedy and all this stuff is worth it, you know.
Right. Now you're more of a human and like living a life.
That's what you should be doing.
Yeah,
and
but it
there-
takes a while.
Yeah, and
I
there
don't
are other
have hobbies.
dreams that I
That's a
have.
sad thing.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't have hobbies. Like I don't know like what like people ask me that I'm like I don't know what I do. Really, it's either that or I spend time with my girlfriend, or I just do comedy, shoot videos.
But do you have
What
other
the
dreams?
fuck did my team do?
No, I
Even
mean,
if you
not
don't think
really.
you can do it, do you have other fantasies and dreams? Even if you don't think you can do it.
Really, I just want to be as big as I can in comedy and videos and just wherever that takes me. I think there's things along that would be cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know what other dreams I have.
I know,
Bigger
but-
cock, maybe. What? You say something? Is the AC that kicked on?
I heard you say bigger cock.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. But realistically, I don't.
But the reason why you guys are on fire is because I'm saying I think it's needed,
You
right?
need that for like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first like pedal to the metal years.
Yes.
And then you kind of coast a little. bit.
Yeah, I'm
But
kinda,
even your coasting
I'm
is not
coasting, right? But my
But even that's still 2 podcasts a week. Other times, around town.
I go up every night, but at the end of the day now, I've realized that I have to start focusing on the other thing. I said when you turn 50, you just perceive things differently. I mean, you feel like the clock is ticking, right? And it's like, all right, now this is the last chapter of my life, you know?
Okay.
So it's like, and do I want to pursue this thing that doesn't fix me? No matter what job I get, no matter how many shows I sell out, no matter what the check is, it doesn't make me feel better, right? And so I had to shift everything.
So what has made you feel the best in the past couple of years? Just kind of realigning some things?
In the last couple of months, actually, it's just, this is because I
Holy
almost died. of
fuck, I'm about to throw this game, bro.
You know what I mean? But I almost died, you know what I mean? So it's like, now that I'm sober again and, you know, I live in porn and the cigarettes and everything, you know, I've had to really kind of go, what else do I want to do in life? And I want to have an animal.
Like Moses?
No, not like every animal, like 6.
Like, well,
Like,
I mean,
like,
that's
like Moses.
I mean, Bob, that's 6. That's not.
Who had the boat with all
That's
this?
Noah's Ark.
That's
Noah's
Noah's
Ark.
Ark.
Moses
Moses split the
Moses split
sea.
seas. Yeah. I didn't do well in school. That's why I did
but
comedy.
that's not school, that's common knowledge.
Yeah.
Ah, come on. Back to hating our lives.
Bobby, you think looking like that on his phone, you think you can concentrate in school? There's no way.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People are throwing paper airplanes in the back of my head the whole class.
Okay, so Animal Sanctuary, are you copying like Whitney Houston, Whitney Cummings, or like what?
Well, no, Whitney Cummings only has dogs. I have 7. I have 4 dogs and 3 cats. That's not what I'm talking about.
So
What's next?
They're in my freezer. I eat them. My point is, yum yum.
hold on.
No, I have no. Did you ever eat a dog?
No. I love dogs.
Would you ever eat a dog?
Every fiber of my being.
right.
Did you try? Whoa.
Dude,
I've had crocodile.
that's not even close.
No. But I'm saying like if somebody was like, this is what you do when you're in this place, try it. Because he's right. If it was a shitty dog, like a pug, sure, why not?
Yeah. I'm not gonna eat.
Well,
I don't know. Would
Would
you?
you eat
Labradoodle?
a cat? Would you eat a cat?
No, because I have a
See?
cat.
But that's my point.
That's my
have a dog.
point. I have dogs, and it's the
And?
same thing as a cat. I would
Yeah.
never eat one.
No.
Right. Because in Peru they have a cat eating festival.
I know.
So if we go to Peru, right?
I'll never tour Peru.
And,
Just kidding, book
and
it
we
in.
go to the festival, you wouldn't eat like you know what I mean, like a sashimi, like a cat sashimi.
We got sriracha.
Yeah, sriracha.
Oh, I'm in.
It would be the little belly fat.
Oh, that's
Yeah, like
I feel like I
can't
would come
eat.
home and my cat would look at me and be like, I know what you did. Fucking home, Rupert.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about you? You never?
Never. Dude,
So,
I like.
if I took
have
you to the Yulin Dog Eating Festival in China,
Why the fuck do you know all these festivals, by the way? Can you talk
because
about that for a second?
I abhor them. Is that the right word? Abhor.
Yeah.
praise?
No,
Abhor.
applause, right?
A-B-H. Abhor. How do I say it?
I think it's, yeah.
Apport. I think you had it right the first time. You
I
just
know, but
lost
now Trevor
confidence
made
a
me
lot.
feel like a fucking.
Trevor knows 6 words. You can't.
I've used all of them today. I'm tapping out. I'm phoning friends.
The reason why is because I hate the fact that they exist, and like because they literally, I mean, don't want to get too graphic, but like they steal dogs from people's houses
Yeah.
and then they boil them alive.
Oh
And
my
you know,
God.
and blowtorch them
Have you ever
alive.
seen how they make crawfish? That's also wild. I was watching one on TikTok the other day.
Yeah.
They just take hundreds of crawfish and put it in a boiling pot.
Yeah, and
Wild.
yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
Wild.
Well, I saw this one where they took like chicks. You know what I mean? That's what they call them.
Baby
chickens?
chickens? Baby chickens,
They
yeah.
call them chicks, right?
Chicks,
Yeah.
Yeah. And they put like 100 of them in a grinder, and they're just alive, and they grind them. It's like
Got him for what? For
for
chicken
nuggets, baby.
No.
Yeah.
They use
What do you-
little chicks for
I think
nuggets?
so.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
I feel like that's wrong.
It's not great. People go vegan for a big reason.
Yeah. People go vegan. So my point is that if I took you to the Yulin Dog Eating Festival, and I go, they have a really good, noodle. You know what I mean? Rottweiler noodle.
I'm telling you, you couldn't give me.
Rottweilers, I feel like could deserve it. They're not nice dogs.
Or pitbull.
Getting that.
You would have to tell me what
Tough
the
meat.
you have to know what the pitbull did, and then I like in pitbulls like this is the pitbull that ate
like show a
3
photo
children
of
in,
Right.
in Connecticut.
If it was
Okay,
a Michael Vick pitbull, you'd be like, he was a cat dog. Is that what
I'd
you're saying?
take that dog for my own.
Oh yeah. So what I'm saying is that you wouldn't do it then.
Never.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No.
Yeah, but then but here's why I want an animal sanctuary though. And this is where I'm gonna blow your minds maybe. Probably not.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go positive. Let's blow our
I
minds.
want to go positive. No, that's not gonna blow your minds, but when I was in rehab, okay, at night I didn't know
Crazy.
what
I can't beat that man
was,
off.
right?
Not with you right now, but in rehab.
The first one they wouldn't let me on. The second, the outpatient one they did. Yeah, I have an iPad too.
Oh whoa, flex, dude. Wow.
I'm not flexing, I'm
bro.
just saying I got some money.
Okay.
So I was watching
In the back of a Tesla.
like Dodo and some of these, and I started kind of watching the cow one.
What is
So
this?
guys that like adopt baby calves and they raise them as an animal, right?
Yeah.
And what I noticed is that this one cow would like every morning wait by his master's door until he walked out so he could greet them, and then like he would follow his master around and then lick his face, and they would cuddle and they would do these things. So there's definitely like a connection there, you know what I mean? And these are beings that have the same feelings as dogs have, like, and
Can
we
be down
slaughtered
for
them
that.
at the age of 5, 99 right? So, and they live up to 20, right? So basically they're like 19 human years, you know what I mean? Young adults, and
Right
we're
when they're
just
about to
slaughtering.
smoke cigarettes.
Right.
The word slaughter doesn't help also.
Yeah, but
I
they,
feel like gently put the rest. I'm like, it's a good.
well, like, and inject them, like,
tenderloin.
that's not what they do, I don't think.
No. They
Yeah.
do slaughter,
They
but
slaughter 'em.
just hearing the word slaughter,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
Well, just call it what it is, though.
right, but yeah,
Yeah.
But that makes me want to be like, all right, let's check out those chicken nuggets in there.
Yeah.
So how many animals do you ultimately want? 'Cause you
So
can-
I think if I do my part, that's what I said to God, whatever God is. I get. Well,
you
like,
believe in God? Let's sidetrack
do-
for a second.
I do.
And what does that mean to you? You said you believe in God, right? Is he
higher
Hey,
power.
fuckface. Hey, fuckface.
Yeah. Oh, give
Michael, fuckface.
Listen,
Can I
I
finish
get
the fucking?
Listen,
Hey, fuckface.
Don't talk to me like I get hard when people talk like that. So
I know.
aggressive. You
I feel like I
fucking-
talked to
on
you.
that dom shit.
Dude, we've established a relationship already, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna talk to you the way I think you want to talk to me.
choke me, Daddy.
Okay.
Fucking choke me.
Spit in your mouth, dude.
Do it
Guys,
slowly.
All right. So look, I'm grabbing my penis. So
Sorry. Animal sanctuary.
but if I feel like if I had 2 cows, 2 pigs, you know what I mean, and some other animals, and I think those things I think I can do,
So a farm.
like a little farm, right?
Okay.
And I feel like I think eventually I want to do that.
Would you ever do like a petting zoo type thing?
No,
Charge money,
man.
make some money
No.
off-
Because it's not about making money. It's about, letting animals
Be
live
animals.
free
I feel that.
and have a relationship with them. And I just think that I'd feel better about my life.
Also,
you know what I
looking
mean?
at animals always boosts your serotonin. They got nothing going on. They don't have dreams. They don't have vision boards. They just got fucking
dude,
land.
You know, like your cat, my dog, like they're my family.
Family.
They bring the hat. I saw my cat stretch today. I almost started tearing up.
Dude,
Yeah.
every time I get wholesome thing, every time my dog goes and drinks water, I go, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Get that shit. Get hydrated. It's unbelievable how much I love it.
Yeah, I feel like you have a bigger dick than Trevor.
I think mine's a little girthier. I think he might have me in line.
No, the length. That's all I'm saying. I think of more of girth. but I feel like you have more girth.
I have more girth?
Yeah.
I think I'm.
Yeah. Don't be offended.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
I feel like yours looks like angel pasta. It's just like this stringy.
Hard or soft?
Just both.
Okay.
Like you have to
Wait,
kind of.
how do you hard and soft?
I know. I mean, you have to jam it probably in.
Realistically, I'd probably do like 2 baby bottle pops.
Oh.
Not bad. Well, that's a little girthy.
Yeah, pretty girthy.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe let's try. What else is something that's like 9 inches? What can you hear? What else? Microphone?
Yeah.
No, it's an average car.
Oh, right.
6 and a few.
Yeah,
Whoa,
mine.
whoa. 6 and a few? I didn't know we had a few. 6 and a few? That's news. We've talked about
Okay, my change back when I paid for something
Yeah.
was $6 and like 13 cents.
With 13 cents on a cock, I mean that's that's over 6 inches.
6.1?
6.1 is still it's. I mean it's.
Yeah, and a erect push pop is where I'm at.
Oh.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
But like the mega push pop.
You saw and you're like,
Push
"Ah,
up.
switch it up."
Yeah. Like a falcon.
Hey,
What?
sir.
Yes.
You know what's interesting about me is I like to feel
Pete.
fresh. I like to feel clean. I like to have my hair feel luxurious. I like to smell impeccable. And you know what's incredible? You know what I have to offer you and all the listeners? Hawthorne, okay? What is Hawthorne? It's a premium men's grooming brand that makes it quick and easy to be confidently your best with skincare and hair care made just for you, okay? They use the data from hundreds of thousands of customers to recommend perfect products for your body chemistry, skin type, hair type, and lifestyle, okay?
Because you could lean
What?
on that drugstore stuff, but am I really trusting that with all this on this face? Do you think I got the Hollywood face? Do you think I can trust this all fucking, L'Oreal, Pantene Pro V? Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's
Shut up!
You know what, dude? Hawthorne listens. You take a quiz, and saying quiz is really making it sound school terms, but it's almost fun. It's little stuff. It's like, how often do you shower? Do you use shampoo every day? Do you go out to nightclubs? Do you go to bars? Do you like speeches? Do you like raging? And they like literally tailor all the products to your lifestyle, and it feels like you're getting what's best for you and not Axe Phoenix, because that stuff will give you a felon. Look,
100%.
and ladies, you can take the quiz for your boyfriend, your brother, your husband, multiple husbands if you're into that, or your dad. That's a thing. Or you can take it for great gifts. And you can do one-offs. You can just order one bottle. You could do subscription-based.
Yep.
The options are endless.
And I will say, dude, the products, the way they're branded and the
swag
bottles
now.
that come in,
Swag.
feel like it with Tesla, dude, it
Swag.
makes your bathroom look impeccable, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I showered with them once my dick had a Supreme sticker on it. Leave
Hold
it
on, leave it in, Gabe. So, how do we get it? We will tell you. So, make sure you're ready for any time or anyone that comes your way by taking Hawthorne's quiz today. That rhymes, cut it, maybe leave it in. Go to hawthorne.co. That is HAWTHORNE.co and use promo code SOCKS to get 10% off your first purchase. So, hawthorne.co, promo code SOCKS.
Sure,
Hawthorne.co, promo code SOCKS.
Motherfucking Hello Fresh, dude.
Fresh.
You know what Hello Fresh is? It's this. You get farm fresh, pre-proportioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. What, dude? How do they do that? Freaking technology, dry ice and other stuff. But skip the trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh. It makes home cooking easy, fun, and affordable, and that's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Look, people are going back to the office, man.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do when you get home is cook, but this, I swear to you, makes it easier. You don't have to fucking measure anything. You don't even have to get measuring cups dirty because it's like, oh, use a teaspoon of paprika. Flying away, and I got it.
No, you didn't.
I swear I got it. I got the fly in the middle of the ad read.
I mean, it's a fruit fly. It's not like an actual fly. You're not like Mr.
Don't
Miyagi.
discredit me on my fucking ad read, you son of a bitch.
Hold on.
Anyways,
why are you yelling at me?
HelloFresh.
Be my friend.
You could have caught that?
Be my friend.
You couldn't have caught that.
100% no. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients to your door, including farm fresh produce that arrives within a week, so you can get convenience without skimming on quality.
But yeah, it cuts back on time in the kitchen with meals ready in around 30 minutes or less, dude. And that's start to finish.
You know what's incredible about this is on dates, buddy, on dates. You invite a girl over, you make her this even before she comes over, or you make it with her, and it's literally a
With
really
her.
inexpensive
Fun.
date. It feels so good, and the food is incredible.
Also, it's enough for two, so if you are on your loan some shit, Make a HelloFresh meal, feed your cock, and then you got leftovers for after.
And HelloFresh offers 50 menus and market items to choose from every single week, including veggie, fit, and wholesome.
It's fun. You get to pick your meals. It's like a really cool. You don't feel like you're at the restaurant and the waiter's like, "What do you need? What do you want?" You're not pressured.
Yeah.
It's a whole fun thing. You get to plan out your weeks. I actually really do enjoy this. And look, if you want to try this out, very simple. They're hooking it up for you guys. Go to HelloFresh.com/socks16 and use code SOCKS16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Go check it out. You'll get up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Is it an onion? Is it an iPad? I don't know. But go to HelloFresh.com/socks16. Sweet 16. What a fucking horseshit show that was. Ever watch on MTV?
No.
Like, hey, we're being rich. Shut up.
No one cares.
You know what they do care about?
What?
Go to
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh.com/socks16.
And use code.
SOCKS16.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I think mine looks like is the same shape and size as Rosie O'Donnell's clip. Like I feel like she has a girthy big clip.
Yeah.
So I just feel like mine, you know what I mean, would be comparable. Yeah, yeah.
If somebody gave you $10, if someone like give me $10 and I'll show you whatever right now,
So you a photo of who?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Clip?
Yeah. $10. If I told you I had it on my phone, I was like $10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I pay you $100. I would love to see it.
I would give you
love to-
$100.
Okay, well I don't have it, but I was just.
I'll give you
wondering,
$100.
If someone else was like, "Yo, Bobby Lee, hate what you did at the Improv the other night, but hey, what about this?
Yeah.
$10."
In fact, even like Scarlett Johansson's clip, $10. Rosie O'Donnell, $100.
Yeah, me too.
Because I just think it's more mythological.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we'll look at it and go, is that a
Who
clip?
do you think is the most mysterious woman alive? And I know you're in a great relationship, so I don't want. I'm just saying, all things
hot or
aside,
mysterious?
just mysterious, like or like one of those hot people that you're like, I don't know why I think you're hot, but you're hot.
Yeah, I mean,
Spit it out. I know you're a big fan of American Idol, so we'll sidetrack on that.
but my view of hotness is not the way you young guns feel look like. Like for me,
build a
Julia
hot-
Childs is hot. You know who Julia Childs is?
Yeah,
Who is
We're gonna.
she? Who is she?
she's an actress.
No, she's not.
She's been around.
No, who's Julia Childs?
She's Julia Child.
Don't look it up. Don't give her a photo. Don't give
Wait, give me a photo.
No, don't
This is my podcast.
I don't
Give
care.
me a photo.
No, give me the photo.
Julia, I know the name.
No, right, who is she though? What does she do?
Golden Girls.
No. Who's Julia? Michael? Who's Julia Childs?
I think Julia Childs is a singer.
She was on Bon Jovi.
Is she an anime?
You know, can I do, before you do it, right?
Will and Grace.
We'll in a second, right? I just want to say something to you guys, right? That when I was in high school, right? Because I have a 20-year-old girl living at my house.
When?
She's she's my girlfriend's niece. She's from the Philippines. She's also on Bad Friends. She's our third sidekick on my podcast, right? So Juliana likes Harry Styles and all these things, right? And I explained to her, I go, when I was in high school, I loved, you know, Billie Holiday. I liked the Beatles. I liked the Velvet Underground, Roxy Music, other bands, way before my time, right? Because I want to know what's out there in terms of films. I just kind of seen the French Connection and Mean Streets, Police, and Second
Squid?
all these I explore, right? But you fucking ding dong don't know fucking shit.
Whoa. I know a
You
lot
should
about.
know who Julia Childs. Do you know who Julia
Did you
Childs
know?
is?
I think
do
you're
now, I
asking
do.
because you don't know who Julia Child is.
I don't know. Shit.
You're like, it's reverse psychology. You're like, I don't want to Google it.
No, I know who she is.
Who is she?
She's a fucking
Oh, is she? Pull it up,
She's
Dave.
a chef.
She's a chef?
She's a TV chef.
That's your idea of hot?
No, this is a joke.
It's not a joke, dude.
She looks like a.
She looks like a nice
She looks like a paint by
Hot.
number bitch.
She looks like she could always find some vanilla wafers.
Okay, so she's like 6'6". I don't. She's really tall.
No.
Yeah. And dude, this lady, dude. There's a documentary out called Julia Childs, right?
And that's the only reason you know who she is.
No,
You watch this documentary.
Why would I pay for a document, some random? Oh, Julia Childs, I would have paid $19.99. I fucking knew who she was, bitch.
Why are you paying?
Because I bought it on iTunes.
Bobby, you're lashing out.
When it came
And I
out.
need you to-
Yeah.
You're lashing out.
Think about your animal sanctuary. All right.
Think about the cow.
Think about if I'm a
But I
lamb.
used to
Julia
do some
Childs was
dumb
like
thing.
one of my favorite actresses growing up.
Yeah,
And
but she, let me just, so she, right, was just this woman, right, who her husband was in the military, so she moved to France. She lived there for many, many years, and then they moved back to the East Coast, and her husband retired. She's in her 50s now.
And she's 50?
No, in those photos, she was probably in the 80s. But at 50, she didn't know what to do, so she was watching some cable access show, local TV. And it was like an educational show. They had like a mathematician on to teach about math. So she just calls the station and goes, I want to do my own kind of show. I want to cook it. I want to cook an omelet. I want to do a show. And they're like, no, we don't do that. And she kept asking, and they finally put her on. And she became bigger than Wolfgang Puck. I mean, she was like bigger than, back in the day, she was the biggest chef on planet Earth.
Wow.
Like, she was a millionaire, and she killed it. And she started her career in her 50s. And then she went on until almost 90. I don't know how old she was, 99. But you know, she's inspirational in that way of somebody going, you know what? I can shift gears and do something else, you know, right? And you can, it's just a
And it
good
can be right
method.
around the corner. You don't even know.
Yeah.
Didn't Dangerfield
Darwin
start?
James? He's not
Yeah,
even
really
Darwin
late.
James.
Yeah. It's hard now. It's harder now to start at a comedy.
Do you think just because of the judgment, like, oh, that's an old guy, there's no way he can be... Especially like with Instagram and social media, it's almost like if you're funny or do something cool as an older guy, they're like, whoa, this guy's doing young people shit, but old.
Yeah, I
Give me
think
an example.
Like, there's some guys that, like, he can do, like...
What's his name?
I don't know his name,
See
but
that you don't know the name? How do you know?
I don't know names.
You don't anyway.
But everybody who listens to this knows I don't know a lot of things.
All right, wait, I'm going to ask you some questions. I have to know what
I'm
you know.
so far
I have
behind.
to know who you know.
Billie
I have to
Eilish.
know what you know. Okay.
Ed Sheeran.
No. I'm going to ask you some basic questions,
This is great.
and this is real. Basic questions, all right?
But you have to know him too.
Of
None of the
course.
Julia Child shit that you're trying to, reverse psychology on.
All right, no. Name me all the Beatles.
Ringo.
First and last, please.
Starr. Ringo Starr.
I love how you made that two people. It's hilarious.
Okay, but
Ringo Starr, yeah.
I'm just on a first name basis with them. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
George.
What?
There's George in there. I don't know George's last name.
Okay.
I think George is actually a good call. Like a good George. Yeah.
Harrison, George Harrison.
George Harrison.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Be real, dude.
I'm trying.
'Cause you're coming. Those two, the two leads. You're struggling with the name.
You actually
John
started,
Lennon.
There we go.
Yes.
You actually started with the two ones that are like the
For a
least.
second, I threw that out there and I was like, wait. And then I was thinking of John Legend.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tapped out. Give me a clue.
He's still alive.
I can picture it. Big beard.
No beard.
No. That's a producer.
Yeah. I'll give you an example. I'll give you some clues. All right.
Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Come on
good.
now.
Let's clap for that.
Somebody give me
That
a
was good.
Scooby snack.
That was really good.
Okay. I'll give you another clue. Okay. All right. Name me two captains.
Whoa.
No, in the Star Trek universe.
I was never big in the
They're pop culture names.
Captain Brian.
Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Captain Picard.
Yes. Thank you.
Very good.
You know, we'll do it as a duo. Is this boring?
No, I actually
I
think
really
this is
need
fun.
to know because it's,
I actually think this is fun.
yeah.
I don't know a lot of things.
We can,
You
no,
keep
we'll do it.
saying that. You keep
I know
saying
6 words, and those are in there.
No.
Yeah.
Trevor, I think you know way more than you think you do.
Okay, speed round me.
And
Boom.
here's the thing, Bob. I think actually
yeah.
these questions are phenomenal.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're not super precise. They're like general knowledge, but not too precise.
Right.
I applaud on the questions.
This is the last question, this will really, and you guys can do it as a duo.
Yeah.
This will really establish our friendship.